typecasting it just because it's large. You're large? What about keys? Keys? I've seen people make that mistake. The implant that just supposedly came to Atlanta? What? Doesn't count as ice. Ice. What up, man?
Yeah, but we're working
What up,
on
brothers?
coming
What's up, man?
called
I just wanna have fun, turn around now, turn around now. I just wanna
It's been a long time. It's been a
turn
long
around
time.
now, turn around now. I just wanna
What you got up to out there in the Atlanta streets? Have you found your place in Gotham City yet? I don't know which part of the world you're in yet.
have fun, turn around, turn
You should have came to Gwinnett. You should have consulted somebody first,
around now.
so we could have told you.
I just wanna turn around, dance, 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 dance. I just wanna
I need the exact address and location on live. I was about to say, you're selfish, but you're like, well, I get to Sears. He's only 10 minutes away. Correct.
I saw that I better have pledged.
Look, Madam Skittles, can you at least do you have a housewarming party? Is there a party that I missed? I feel like there's a party that I missed. I don't get invited to things. You guys throw stuff and then don't tell me about it. Be like, oh, you didn't come? No, I didn't come. I was working. 'Cause that's what I always do. What up, brother? What's that? Mr.
Yeah,
Athelia Art. At least North Florida is crazy.
And just so you guys know, I think we're playing. Marcus was saying he's got about an hour to get
Yeah.
busy. So this isn't like we enjoy the super long ones, but
Right.
he has been like the output has been crazy, man. This is like when you guys see. Hopefully, he'll be able to get through this one, which I think he will. But when y'all see this cover and understand that this is just his second sitting with it, yeah, it's pretty phenomenal. So
It's been a
and
fun
then
time, man. It's fun.
right, and then the
Enjoy
other
it.
cover is almost done too. So
Right.
these is what we call happy times.
Correct.
I
Correct.
noticed.
Correct.
Hey, you know what? Remember that? I was scrolling through some stuff. Remember that image? I think Jonathan did, like of the mech holding his hand out.
I do. I opened it the
Yeah,
other day.
I feel like. So I feel like the characters being dropped in is a little funky,
Mm-hmm.
but like taking him off and maybe doing an alternate. That could be like an alternate cover
Mm-hmm.
if you pick up what I'm putting down.
I definitely understand. That's possible in the world of men and elves.
You know, just like because that's another one where we might be able to play around with some fall. You know what I'm saying? Some aluminum fall. You know what I'm saying? Al is
You've
back.
never even played with aluminum foil, man. You don't know
Al
what.
is trying to win some type of trophy, man. This man
Looking fire
is
per
holding his
usual.
ground.
Who's she talking about? Who looking fire? You talking about this artwork? This artwork
Probably
is
talking about.
mid at best.
Look, she probably talking about my new computer chair.
You know, you gotta be very
Be
careful.
Pacific.
Be specific with your compliments over here. This artwork right here is, on the mid side. It's okay. I'm working on it though. I'm getting it in. Thank you though.
I've seen better.
I've seen better.
Only in my dreams. What's going on, good people? What y'all been up to on this fine?
The artwork. All right. Well, thank you, madam. Thank you so kindly. You're so trying to make a black man blush. I see. Thank you. Thank you.
So she's not talking about my chair.
Not this time, man. Not this time.
Forget you then.
Tea, what a tea. You found your way around the city yet? Have you actually mastered traffic? International woman of mystery and espionage. I don't really know. She said she had a job. I just think she was just international spy. But, who am I to expose all the truths? I just settled with being a fan of said work. What do they? How do you skip over the question before the compliment? Oh, well, the chat keeps moving. What she said? I didn't have a housewarming, but why weren't you at Momo? Oh, cuz, man, I got the invite the day of, I think it was. Or the day before or something. It was like last minute. I was like, well, clearly he meant to send this to somebody else that he was trying to send this to earlier.
No. Like, she got the same exact thing. I like those invites were supposed to come out from somebody else.
Yeah.
Like, days before.
Right.
So I was getting cussed out because like everybody's like, yo, you said blah blah blah, and it's 4 days later. I ain't got no invite.
Right.
And so that's when the homie sent them out. But it was like it was a ball was dropped. I'll just say that.
I was gonna say, it sounds like you were the dropper of the ball.
Marcus was like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Right. I was like, oh man, that sounds like it would have been dope. I would have actually came out the house.
It was cool because Tiffany was there.
Yeah.
But it was. I think they ended up getting way more people than they were expecting.
So basically, it's not my fault. And also, go ahead and throw your housewarming party. So then I can come out of the house. See what I'm saying? It's like we solved two problems. One,
we got to the root of the issue.
Right.
Now it's on to solution.
Now it's on to I can bring cups and napkins and my favorite chips of choice. In which case, they will not be shared, but I will compliment and tell people where I got them from. You understand? Feels like a good deal. It's a pretty good deal.
It reminds me of potlucks, like the office potlucks.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was one dude, cool guy. He always meant well, but every time he would be like, he'd ask the ladies like, "What you want me to bring?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, just go get a couple of sodas." Like we don't want you cooking nothing, dog.
Right.
Looks treacherous.
Right. That's good times, man.
Jaron, we cannot issue those type of edicts. Talking about Marcus is not allowed to leave the house until the issue is done.
Right. Listen, man. Listen.
Look,
I'm already doing a pretty good job of being consistent here. All right. Come on, man.
We back up. You know, look, give
doing
an ultimatum. And,
like, due to the fact that you've been consistent, we're going to punish you again.
Right.
Come on, man.
Like,
can a man
and move to Australia on us?
Correct. Just hold on.
A month. So no, we're doing good.
It's coming along, man. We're gonna get back on them pages to after tonight. I should be ready to jump back into gear.
You're gonna finish the other one too.
I should be able to do that tonight. I'm just saying tonight.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get it all in.
Cause I can like create like start working on a video and create like placeholders. But I'd like to, be able to drop them in.
Yeah. But yeah, if I get at least one of these done while on live, that's what I was figuring out. Let me go ahead. That's why I jumped on early. And I said to myself, go ahead and start so you can get this done in an hour, right? And if I do, can't nobody call me a liar. to my face, or at least they can, to my face. They
That's
can
what I'm
call me that.
thinking. Tiff talking about I'm always in the ATL streets. I am not.
Guess
Marcus,
what?
I
I've
was
been here for a
telling her,
long time.
look, I was telling her like when we really was in the streets, like
Right. Right.
4 or 5 times a night promoting, doing all
Correct.
kinds of crazy stuff.
Out
So I've been
in the
there.
actual night air,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Out in the
talking to
street,
people.
literally
Right.
on
Correct.
on the ground.
Right.
I'm letting y'all know
I
things
was
are
young.
going so swimmingly that we're probably gonna drop the pre-order links on Friday. So
Friday.
if you guys want to be the first, I feel like we're gonna come up with a thing. Like if you're like the first,
Mm-hmm.
100 or something, we might drop a little prize in there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Because the support means a lot, especially to y'all that are coming in. Even though like people like Margot come in for like 5 minutes and then leave, they drop
Right.
like one little comment and then bounce.
I would take that honestly any day over the people that just keep running in and out of the house. They like open the door, like, what's Marcus doing? Oh, he drawing. I don't see that. What else would you expect me to do? Is the question. What did you come thinking I was gonna be doing? Talking about what? Politics, groceries, or something. What else would I be doing? And if I am supposed to be doing something, y'all gotta let me know. What else is there? What else do you want to see, man? Because
Marcus, can you
who
do
did
me
it?
a quick favor? I don't want to throw your rhythm off, but
Yeah.
can you like just zoom out and hit them with the split, like that split, that like what this cover is gonna be?
Yeah. This is
Hit 'em with that
the
split real quick.
we're going from all the way back here. All right, we're gonna bring this guy right above here. We're gonna bring this in right above here, and then we're gonna actually let me pull him out the way here so you can see. And then the logo should be here. Wait, there it is. Logo's there. This is this. Since you guys may or may not have seen this get created, this robot is going to be in the background here. He's going to be not the focal point, so they're going to be pushed to the background, so to speak. Can you barely see that? Can you barely see that? You can probably barely see that. But the point is, he's going to be faded out to the back. This character right in the forefront here is going to be our main antagonistic. It's this guy right here from the pages.
Yeah.
Tiffany, if you want to catch up, you're going to have to just go ahead and sign up for a membership to consistently come. We need you to ask questions, comments. You saw Tuskegee Heirs, I think, gosh, I want to say we was at DragonCon. What year was that when you dressed up as Storm and pretended like I wasn't going to be ecstatic about it? He was like, what? I'm just cosplaying. Like, no, wrong. You're doing a cosplay of a character that I happen to be very fond of. And he was like, I had to be 20, 16, 2017. When did you go to Dragon? That was a DragonCon though.
Yeah, I would be willing to say like 18 maybe.
Correct. But that's what's happening right now. So right now we're halfway in the battle because you see this other robot right here on the side of him. I'm gonna just do the side of that face, and the rest is gonna be really cool lighting, and that's where all of it's gonna come collectively together.
That's right.
Real cool, like real cool. Let me pull this up right
here. Yeah, she said 2017. So
see what I'm saying? We was young. Yeah. I didn't have as many gray hairs in my mustache.
I had like maybe 4 in my beard.
And I was like, hey, where do you think you're going?
Yeah, she tried to like walk by the table.
Yeah, I was like, stop right there.
That's why we need the Wonder Woman lasso of truth.
Correct.
So we're not trying to pull you towards the table because we want people to naturally come towards our table.
Right.
But we would be like, you thought you could get away? And then you'd be like, yes. And then we'd be like,
Tell you right.
Margot said watching helps her unwind. That's not unwind from work. I'll interact more. Thank you, Margot.
That's cool.
Happen to adore you. So
that's cool.
I said that out loud. Yeah, she got the big head.
Oh, listen, man.
You know how the short people are. They get their heads swelled up.
Margot's slightly taller than me. She may be on the same par height wise as you, but
Nah,
you know,
she's short. She's a lot shorter than me.
I don't know.
She's a dwarf. No offense to any dwarfs.
It sounded like you were trying to dwarf shame her.
I think if you say no offense quickly, I think it wipes away all the wrong that you may have, all the damage you may have inflicted.
Right. If you reference Dumb and Dumber movie, you're such a loser. No offense. Oh, none taken. That does work if you do it right. If you do it right. All right, so that's that. Y'all, we got a couple of things that need to happen. I'm gonna do polls in the next couple of days, man, online. This is not the year where I just stick with a question mark about what y'all want on this social media stuff, because it's gonna be a transitional year. If, and get this, if I become a content creator and I do this stuff every day, and y'all act like I'm not doing it every day, it's gonna be a problem. Number one. Number two, y'all can't just be y'all just can't be like silently like, oh, we think we like that. No. What exactly? What shirt do you want to see next? What shirt? What collection of posters do I need to come out with? You know, you're not gonna wait for nothing. I'm tired of this. Maybe they gonna like it. Maybe they not gonna like it. You feel me? So this year's gonna be a little different. So y'all just be ready to interact. All right. I'm not letting the algorithm tell me nothing. I want y'all to come out in full force and be like, Marcus, it's time for this version of that. And then we'll just do it. I may do some coloring books this year because that was supposed to happen a few years ago, but then the publishing company that I went through started acting weird.
I'm definitely doing a coloring book this year. I'm gonna pay one of them dudes on the Fiverr or something.
Okay.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
I don't really know how to speak jive.
Unless somebody else can do it for $15 a page.
There you go. Listen, man, come on now. It's about to be that kind of year. That's coloring book, cheering's book, so I can actually be at the table with a cheering's book like Greg do.
I'm working on a new children's book.
You should work on a scratch and sniff children's book, man. That would be pretty fun. What, man? You don't remember those?
Yeah, I do. And I also think that they don't sell those anymore.
Wow, man, that's the problem. It's a brand new lane for a whole group of new kids that never got to experience. Yeah, look, if you come with like a really clever scratch and sniff book, you know, stuff that they can't even like disprove, like the smell of dial-up or something. You know what I mean? Something that you can't fight that. I don't really think dial-up smell like that. Well, that's your experience, sir.
You know what? We will put that one in the suggestion box.
You know what I'm saying?
Talking about I don't need Fiverr. I got the best, Marcus. I do have the best. Marcus also has 5 billion projects going on all the time, and I don't even want to trouble him. With,
listen, I get charged rent every month. Yeah. So here's the best way for anybody.
Marcus's rates are higher than they used
to. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to fix the problem, man. But until I get pardoned from being a full-time parent, supporting, when my kids decide to do what I did as a young 18-year-old in the lead house, then I'm still gonna be rolling at that, man.
Here's the thing: like if you make the house, like you've made the house so inviting and accommodating.
Correct. Yeah, you're right.
It's different,
Right. My mom was constantly yelling at me and trying to make me have a curfew, and I was up there trying to have young adult life. I was like, I graduated. I thought that whole rule stuff was over. She's like, no. Don't come in my house after 11 o'clock. I'm like, oh gosh, Mom, it was hard, man.
Like I would have been living on the streets when I was.
That was it.
I was 15.
Correct. I was like, Ma, why? You know I'm gonna be back. She's like, nope, it's my house. And so therefore I had to move out. Because I was also, as she put it, smelling myself. I was
Yeah,
feeling,
you're trying to sell your royal oats, man.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was just like, well, it's time to go.
Man, I'm serious, getting lightheaded, thinking like if my mom would have said 11 o'clock was my curfew when I was
Correct.
like 16,
Correct.
I probably would have ran away.
It was difficult, man. But I made my choice and never looked back until after the divorce. But the point is the world had to be humbled. But yeah, until my two decide they just can't stand the comfort of not paying bills anymore.
So I don't think like we've gone through the whole gamut, right? Like let's say I made like $1 billion and I
Right.
built a complex,
Right.
and you had your own estate on that complex. Would you
Right.
live with me? And she's like, nope.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not even I'm the one that you always wanted to. But she's just like, nah, dog. I want to be me. I want to live my life.
Right.
Like, forget
And
you,
look,
kid.
unjudged, man. She probably just don't want no
But I don't even
judgments.
judge. Like,
You
Omar,
do probably.
no, I don't. I let them
Wow, man.
live as long as they're not murdering people.
There you go, man. What if she wants to do that?
I might be able to give her like I watched
Some
a lot
pointers.
of murder documentaries. I might be
Right.
able to help her become
I was about to say,
successful.
if you're murdering the right people.
Who'd you murder tonight?
Right.
Oh, okay. You got to go.
Right. I told you we had a deal. Sick of all this raggedy.
But no, you can't ask Omar. Omar is like, it's like roommates, man. I don't be busting in like, what you doing? What you got going on? What time you gonna be home?
No, everybody knows it's different with a daughter, man. Come on.
Right.
Everybody knows that. Like, hey, what you got going on over there? Nothing. That's not what I see. Who that dude is?
I like my daughter.
Wow, come on, man. I was about to say, man. You can't tell them. They know the truth about it.
Yeah, he's a good dude, man. Good, talented fella. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I rocks with it. But yeah, I could see how things could go left quickly.
You know what I mean?
So yeah.
Like I know that I said I was gonna mind my business. However, y'all been partying for what seems to be 12 hours straight, and I like to go to bed. And no, I don't care about you being embarrassed. That's the way to do. All right. So we're gonna. I probably should have had that a little bit on the side, but that's fine. First of all, she said, "Lord, Lord." All right, where's my L? There's my lasso. All right, man. Yeah, if we get, I need somebody to track my time. I'm looking at stuff. Oh, my eyes are gonna be burned out, man. I'm being so irresponsible, not wearing my computer glasses.
Get your glasses. See how easy that is to fix?
No, wrong. Okay, hold on. I'll put them on in just a second. Wait. Feels like looking at the sun. Like, know what's gonna happen. But yeah.
Is this like this setup? Is it harder since you're doing live and you got lights on and all that, or?
No. It's I had to explain it because I was passing out on some of those days, like almost within the hour after getting off of live. And they were like, hey, you more tired? I was like, I guess it's the multitasking. I said, when I'm drawing by myself, I don't obviously use my brain to form words because I don't talk to anybody in my solitude. But I said, when I'm live, I guess guess it could be a form of, a little bit of social battery kicking in and, saying, hey, man, that's enough of that. Shut it down. And I said, I never really thought of it that way, but I believe that's what's happening. 'Cause sure enough, I be getting into that afterwards. Oh my God. Like food, sleep. That's it. Usually I can
What
last
is
a good couple hours at least.
Al said? If you decide to do a comic, just use Glasshouse artist. What's that? What's that?
To do a comic. What do you mean?
All right. He was asking. He was telling me if I decide
Oh, okay.
to what's Glasshouse artist? Like I have artists for comics. Like it's a crew of humans, I suppose.
Human children? Human people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, like all the comics that I'm doing, I have
Uh-oh.
I have
Okay. What's that?
I have artists. But let me look into this. It's a clearinghouse for artists in Florida, mostly overseas artists in lower income countries, I guess.
Mm-hmm. They be drawing and stuff? Sound like they be drawing and stuff. It's crazy. I also do drawing and stuff. Maybe the world may know. Okay, X right there. I'm gonna put the X somewhere else. I don't like the X right there. First of all, I keep hearing that song because it's everywhere.
He said they're crazy talented. Maybe I look into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's gonna be a reckoning of explosion of both publishing and we got to replace certain roles in order to get these things accomplished, man. I can't possibly clone myself in 6 months, but I'm pretty sure there's somebody else that loves drawing.
Have you even tried?
Sort of. I don't talk about my failures. Okay. Tried, all right. Tried a little bit. Didn't work. Technology's not there yet. Okay. Multiplicity. It's a good concept, but it's not really based on any executable sciences.
I started a Substack, and I got a free subscriber today.
What they do?
I don't know. That means
Oh, you didn't have to do anything?
No, I just.
Okay, cool.
It's only one. I'm pretty sure that's not like a lot.
I haven't really heard of Substack. Popeye and your work. So I'm a student at Tuskegee. Hey, we need to come out there. Who loves cartoons, Popeye, and your work. That's all good things. I do a comic strip on Instagram called Cornerstone. Please follow and keep making it. I will definitely check it out. Thank you for the compliment. And thank you for following my work. Look, I think 2 of those things I can control. Haven't gotten to the cartoon realm just yet, but we coming. And I definitely check out your comic strip. We got to get to Tuskegee, man. We keep running into people that apparently have all the right connections for us to get out to Tuskegee University, and then disappear. Yeah, and then they disappear into the night, and we're like, hello? Hello? And it's just crickets. I'm like, I guess we're not gonna. But we still haven't pulled up to the door just yet. Like, if we just pull up to the door, hopefully no one's arresting anybody right off the rip, and maybe we can have a conversation. Politics and or, possibilities. Basically what I'm saying is I need you, sir, or ma'am, or person, to infiltrate your school, ask them all the questions on our behalf, and get us on in there. And I feel like that would be a good step in the right direction. It probably would take one day, man. Just ride out there real quick.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's right.
Probably don't announce it so no one can actually say they're off today, and then just
We should
catch
just
them
pull
slipping.
up in a we just pull up in a van
Yeah,
and
catch them slipping.
pop out 90s style.
Right. Well, I was just going to lunch. Nope, we going too. Where you going? Let's go together. You know, and just catch them off guard. And I think that's a good plan, personally. We should be able to make progress with that. Wait. Let me see something. That's the logo. Nope. So this is this, and the secondary should be there. That should work. This is
This
that.
is the stuff, y'all. Like the drawn, like this man is drawn, like fully rendering these, coloring them and everything, even though they're gonna get faded in the back. This is why. No, because I was talking with somebody about like AI stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like the amount of like love that you have to love to do this. I know you say you don't like drawing,
I don't like color.
straight lines or lines or coloring, but you have to like really like you could skimp this easily and just make like like make shadows of them,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but the fact that you're putting that much into something that's not even the it's not even the main course of the
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's just crazy, man.
A lot of things in comics are that way, though. Which is, I would say, a lot of background stuff is
Yep.
done that way, which is why I commend colorists. People that have a love for meticulous art. I'm not one of them, by the way. For those that don't know, I'm a concept artist. I'm a character artist. So anything where it's tedium, that kills me tenfold. But there's artists that fall in love with that because they're like, oh man, I just turn my brain off and I just, draw 72 windows. I was like, what? Why would you do that to yourself? That sounds terrible. And they're like, no, man, it's really, uh, mesmerizing, or it's really meditative. I just go into it. 72 hours later, I'm done. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I don't work that way, man. And I talked to so if I start painting, that's gonna be one of my biggest challenges. Not that I can't do it. It's just if you speak to some painters, they'll tell you straight up, oh yeah, this one took me 3 months. 3 months of 3 months, like in real time, like dog years. What are we talking? Like actual 3 months? Actual 3 months they've been working on the same piece of artwork. That, my friends, to me, is crazy talk. I can very rarely say that there's very few art pieces that take me more than I would say one piece of art. Jeez, I'm thinking maybe a few days at best. If it's a very, very detailed or something crazy. I've worked on covers that have taken a few days, but what are you talking about? Characters, bro? I can do characters. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That'll take me a few days, but days, months, weeks, get out of here. I can't even fathom. But you can see it in the work, and that's what Greg is talking about. For people that actually love tedium, they'll be drawing that stuff. Yeah, this one took me 17 weeks. Oh, guess what? I'm not gonna do that. And
I would die of dehydration from crying.
I can commend them. Man. That's hard work. That, my friends, is not where I am. But I think there's ways. There's tricks to the trade that make, of course, a lazy bones like myself, seem like I did more. And that's usually where I fall. I'm like, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm a problem solver, so I'm gonna make it look like I did a lot of work. But in these cases, no, I can't really rush because I know they're gonna be seen, even if I kind of fade them out a little bit. They're still gonna be seen. And eagle-eyed people are gonna be like, "Hey, why you ain't finish that one?" I say, "Hey, shut up! Get away from the table." But I try to do due diligence. I'm on my fast too. I'm doing a 7-day fast, y'all. Y'all pray for me. And be prepared to buy me lunch after this week, please. Thank you. I think I can make it. I've made it before. I did a good 5 day fast last year. At the end of last year, I did not fail. Did pretty good actually. But at this point, guess what? I'm actually I'm holding up okay, but I'm planning and plotting what I'm gonna eat come next week. How many people have eaten at Toasted Lennox here in Atlanta, Georgia? It's right on. There's one right on 14th Street. If you have, I'm asking because I would like a gift card for after my after my fast. I would really appreciate a gift card for that. Thank you in advance. I really appreciate that. All right, that looks good. Got that. Got that. We'll go ahead and thicken this line up. Get him in. Get him in.
Harold's asking, what's the over or under on you guys returning to C2E2? I would say I'm not all the way strong on these betting terms, but there's one that's like 0.5%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and it's nothing against C2E2. We just forgot to submit, like, to submit the stuff. And also, like, I will say, like, and I don't want this to sound the wrong way, but C2E2, like, that show is not really super lucrative like it once was.
And it's sad, man, because there's a number of shows we had in rotation for years, man, and they were just fantastic shows.
Right. We used to like. Well, remember that one time we had to because we couldn't get a flight later, so we had to leave the show a little early, and we were like devastated because it wasn't just because we were making so much money, but we had like a lot of fans that were coming to that show. Chicago and Baltimore are two. Like, there's other places too. Don't get me wrong, but those two places we would have a sizable amount of people that would be like, man, the only reason I came here is to see y'all. You know? And then I don't know if they got priced out or what happened, but it's like we started seeing we just started seeing a change in that show. So yeah.
Crazy.
But it's
I guess if you spent and the placement gets kind of frustrating after a few years. But I guess if you want to solve that, you got to spend upwards. You got to start spending a lot more than Artist Alley if you want to actually place yourself in a good position. Otherwise, you could be at the back of Artist Alley on the last row, you know, facing the wrong way.
Yeah, and that was another thing. There was a couple of times, you know, where like they had us like, and I don't think it's like purpose. Like, somebody's got to be there. I just personally would lay that floor out differently.
And we've been in back room locations for shows all the time, but it's just like, come on now, this is consistently consistent. Man, y'all just doing the most. But yeah, and then I guess we gotta get on like real news apparently, for Reed Pop to ever act right with us. We'll just blow up a little bit. We're gonna have to blow up the world in a good way.
You know, gonna have to get. I guess I don't know, because that's that other part, man. It's like when you're getting like guest treatment and people showing like that they appreciate, you know, having you at the show and everything.
Right.
And then you go to other ones where they like, here, get over there. That's your table.
Right. And that's the nature of the business. You know, it's if you don't form your own avenues and your own shows and your own, you know what I mean? It's part of it. It sucks.
Just a lot, y'all. Just in case y'all think we're lying, we have an actual witness, Marga, on Instagram, saying she's the only reason. I mean, we're the only reason she went to C2E2, and I believe it because she be at our table bullying us all day.
Right. And then talking about that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave. What? What?
Mm-hmm.
What you talking about? Didn't you buy a ticket? Yeah, but I only came for the day. And that's it. What?
Dude, you remember that? Like how lit that one and how Baltimore was.
Correct. Yes.
Awesome Con for a long time was also.
We would actually
great.
go eat, go get some pizza. Chicago pizza was off the chisel. You know, good times.
Remember, we should talk about that one day. Like how we used to just do like challenges. Like, okay, Chicago pizza's supposed to be good. So like one time, that's all we did was hit up like different pizza joints, like deep dish or whatever.
Right. Yeah, it was good times.
And we made it, and our bowels came, stayed intact. Like it was cool. Like when we got home, it was cool.
Some heavy pizza, man.
Yeah. My favorite is Lou Malnati's.
Right.
I was there and
talk to a Chicago in person or anybody up there. Oh, that's not that good. Hey, listen. I know you guys have a smorgasbord of options here, all right? But for us, it's pretty doggone clean. Good food.
Now, I will say, last time, I was there in November, and I went, and maybe it was because I went like during lunchtime. But Lou Malnati's, they had slipped a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Slipped on quality.
It was it wasn't quality. It just it didn't. They didn't put their all into it. Right. Harold is saying deep dish ain't it. Thin crust. Yes, I'm okay with thin crust.
Listen, man.
We went to a place. It's called Pequots, something like that. And that one was decent. I think the people that were telling us to go there, they're from like New York.
Right.
So we all went there. It was solid. But
didn't we get I think we got or either I got a mistaken order one year, and it was thin crust, but I had waited so long. There's no way I was gonna dare return it. I want to say that was in Chicago, but it was so. I don't know if it was because I'm against thin crust. For most, like 9 times out of 10, I'm getting traditional tossed. But that one year, man, I don't know if it was because I was starving or I had waited for so long. It was one of the most delicious pizzas I had ever had, thin crust, and I was like, maybe I should change my ways.
I rock with, especially like if I'm trying to get like the cheaper pizza joints or like the franchises out here. I'm always doing things.
Right.
Margo, I was only out there for a quick second in Chicago. That's the only reason I didn't tell you. Please be mad at Marcus because it's Marcus's fault, and he doesn't have anything to do with why I was there. But we're still gonna.
Man, I don't know if that's possible. I don't think that's how it works, man.
Javon talking about Connecticut has the best pizza. Don't argue with me on this.
Whoa.
Okay, we'll just say Nuri. No, I've been to Connecticut a few times, but I don't think I've ever had pizza there. So, what's Harold talking about? If your Chicago pizza comes cut in corners with a liter of RC cola, you good. I haven't had an RC in a minute.
RC cola.
Where was I at? Somebody gave me a RC at a convention. I feel like it wasn't that long ago.
Usually
I'm happy about it.
It's a city with a Piggly Wiggly for RC colas, isn't it? I feel like that's a necessary thing, man. Mandatory?
I never saw Piggly Wiggly until I moved to the South.
Right.
And I laughed for like 3 whole months. Because why would that be what you decided to name?
Listen, man, it's classical stuff, man. I'm not against Piggly Wiggly for those that are trying to ask, man. I'm just saying normally RC, they rock with cities that, started the city.
Why you changing the color?
I actually didn't. That was a selection color.
Ooh.
Hold on, let me see if I can get.
I already done fell in love. I trust you a little bit, Javon. Javon is the homie, so I trust him a slight amount. I've heard that Yeah, I've had pizza in Massachusetts. That was good. Um, New Jersey, New York. I just don't remember having it in Connecticut. So,
See, the real true test of doing a fast is talking about food. You know what I mean? That you actually hadn't had in a few weeks, man. And I would love to have some pizza tonight. Guess what? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Marcus about to go eat a whole Totino's. He probably already got it in the oven.
It's fine, man. This is how you know you've grown. You know. I used to have a real big sweet tooth back in the day. But my mom still thinks I do, and I'm like, Ma, I I don't eat sugar like that no more. She's like, but I got you a full, pecan pie. I was like, Mama, my children don't even eat this much cake. I said, no, I'm good. And she just found it hard to believe. I was like, no, it's true. I may get into a little bit of a, feeding frenzy if it comes to like, really, really unhealthy stuff like eating fried chicken. Man, I tried that JJ's twice. Did I tell you I went back?
God, no, you ain't telling me you went back.
Dog it, I went right back. I was like, I had to test if it was a fluke, and it wasn't. Tell you that much. They stole somebody's grandma's recipe. That's
are these wings or that's like chicken?
It's chicken wings. I got this time I got I feel like this is an endorsement. Yeah, listen, get in touch with them, so I'll endorse.
It's like the fifth time you mentioned them.
Right. No, I got catfish bites. Fried catfish bites. Ooh my god. But the problem is they put so many in the little thing, and I was like, I wasn't trying to eat this much. And I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. And I kept the party going, man. It wasn't supposed to happen that way though. Let me see.
I seen a dude online. He made like he fried some wings, and then he poured like peach cobbler dippings. Let's stop because you fasted, man. So
listen, man. If I can't do this, then I'm not. I'm not worthy.
I don't think I would eat it,
right.
But I would probably die like not to eat it. Cause I don't know, man. The way he had that little sauce dripping over them wings.
Right.
Like, right. This is a problem.
Yeah, they have ample hot sauce. They have a box on like near the register, just full of little, like pre-poured hot sauce, little plastic little containers, man. Oh my god, I took a fistful, and just got on out of there, man.
I'm not really a hot saucy.
Well, you know me, man. You know I'm a barbecue.
Yeah,
I'm barbecue all day.
We used to call Marcus the sauce because every time we got to eat, it don't matter what it was.
Listen, if it's meat, if it's meat dish, man, y'all got chicken, y'all got barbecue sauce? No.
Dad cakes on his plate. He trying to get.
Come on, man. Listen, it's got to be a meat dish.
I was like, you gotta learn to eat it without
like a burger, chicken, you name it, man. I'm like, y'all got some.
And then don't let it be bad, because then he's gonna ask for extra sauce, and his tone is gonna make you understand.
Right.
I hate this. Please give me some barbecue sauce. So
Correct. Wash it out. It makes sense, man. It's just listen. I try to be consistent, but yeah, I haven't even tried the JJ's with barbecue sauce yet. That's how good it is. You understand what I'm saying? I brought it home, Greg. I was at home with it, and I didn't even need to pull out the barbecue sauce. I was like, and I thought about it, and I was like, man, I should pull out the barbecue sauce, and forgot. I got all the way through it, and I was like, okay, that just means I got to go back. Oh no, that was what it was. I tried the red velvet cake this time. Listen, man, this is not an endorsement. If y'all are not, it's really not. Okay, here's the identifiers. Okay, I never ate there because I never ate there. This is my second time eating at that restaurant. I don't know them people. Number one is they got really decent prices. Okay, they are not trying to price gouge right now. I don't even know if that's like an opening special thing. Like maybe they'll change it in the future, but they're not price gouging. They could. and I would go back. They could charge too much, and I'd be like, well, it's really good chicken, so I guess I gotta go back. But they're not, man.
You know how Atlanta is though. They start off with the low
Yeah,
prices,
yeah.
get you addicted,
Get you addicted, and I think that would be very wise. But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Sorry, this one wing is $900.
Correct. Here's the thing. I went to their website to check prices for other locations not close to me, and it was consistently cheap. I was like, what are they doing? They must be trying, like, the long game is we're going to charge so little that people are going to be basically dependent on these prices. But we're going to probably change it 20 years from now so that they're, children's children are addicted, and then they can't say, we didn't give them a deal.
So this is JJ's Fish and Chicken?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, Margo, I'm pretty sure it's like the one in Chicago.
Yeah.
We got a rib, like JJ's Ribs, in Atlanta as well.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought it was, because I listened to Goody Mo B back in the day, and they actually did say JJ's Rib Shack was packed too, but I don't know if that's the same one.
No, it's not. That's a whole different thing.
That seems like a conflict of naming conventions, but I'm sure they're gonna work it out. But see, right there, I got hungry just thinking about that chicken. I wasn't hungry about that pizza.
James Essex on Facebook said vibrant art, and
good looking out.
Talking about you, so
thank you, sir. Appreciate that, man. I'm trying to put a little bit of lighting on here. We are doing well, but we have actually made it to an hour. I'm not gonna cut it off without at least finishing. I'm gonna bring it into Photoshop so I can show y'all how the gradient fade out looks. I promise you, I'm not trying to go 2 hours, y'all. Y'all sticking with us. I appreciate y'all. I see you in the back. See, y'all are well behaved. Your parents taught you well. That's good. You're the types that don't run out of church early. That's good. Probably. Maybe. God, it was such a thrill, man, to like sneak out of church. Especially if my mom was like caught up. Oh my God. We made it to the car. One of us had to stay behind to, of course, eavesdrop on the message so they can tell the others when they got to the car. It was the whole system, man.
This one time, I was an adult though, but I faked the phone call. I went outside and didn't come back. But you know what? My intuition was good because that man turned out to be a PDF.
There you go. All them times. All right, so
Charles, what's up, Charles? Charles, I sent you that link. I saw your text. I sent you that link.
And the logo's not gonna be this. It can't be this big. The logo can't be this large either. We gotta shrink it down for the purpose of. It could be this large on the poster, but for the book, I gotta shrink the image down first, and then place the actual logo on the proper size that it will be printed on. You see. But let's go ahead and take it in. I'm gonna actually try to blur these guys out a little bit. I'm gonna keep the one in the middle focused pretty good, but then I'll blur the other two in the background of him. Hold on. Who
was that?
None of your business, man.
No, man, who was it?
It was a black person. It was a black person.
Al said his grandmother forbade anyone from leaving church early.
Right.
Like before the sermon was done.
Oh yeah. It was we were risking pretty much life and limb doing it, man. But
I think y'all was chickens, man.
It was a whole operation, man. It worked out.
Habitual line stepper.
Correct.
Still, I can't. Grandma, he didn't pronounce that word right. Well, you gotta shut up. Yeah. I was a rebel.
All right, man. Well, listen, man. You had to pick your battles.
If the back of my head wasn't sore,
right, correct.
After church, then I wasn't doing my job.
Correct.
You gonna be quiet? Okay.
Was that video where that little boy was on a smartphone trying to be loud in church? And still got slapped. I can't let that red go. This red has to stay red. So
Oh, Al, you from Alabama? What part of Alabama? I was born in Selma, Alabama. Um, but then we left pretty quickly. I feel like Al might be my family, even though I'm not really from Alabama. So,
I was gonna say, man, you're not really from there, is you?
but he did military stuff. I was a son of a military stuff doer. You know?
There you go. There you go. I don't want to touch that red right now. All right, let's focus on the robot real quick.
This isn't Photoshop, is it?
Yeah, this is Photoshop.
No, this is side.
This is Photoshop. This is Photoshop.
Oh, what you're showing? Okay, mixed signals. On Instagram, Photoshop. It's still Paint Tool Sci on Facebook.
Oh, there you go. Well, you know what? Hold on. Let me do you guys a justice.
Okay.
Because I can what they call switch it up. Wait, what is this? I can stop sharing that one. Come here. Window. Photoshop. Wow. And now we're back in Photoshop. Welcome. Welcome back from my sponsors. All right, let's get that.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is we create a layer. We're going to go with black and white. I hate doing it this way, but this is the way they do it in the streets. All right. So let me see which way. If I wanted to create this as a mask, quick mask, isn't it? And I know there's a hotkey for those folks out there that are, Photoshop addicts. I know. There is a mask blending option.
Oh, this sounds like you're speaking Russian.
Oh, right here. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Hold on. So then what you do is if you want to. Did I do that right? I don't think I did that right. Oh, that's right. I did it wrong. Okay, hold on. Wait. You want to go with this? Let me double check. It's been a while since I did this, y'all. Hold on. So you do this, make it a mask. Nope, that's not it. So you need that to be black. Let's double check. Yeah, need that to be black in order for that to work. But that didn't work. It needs to be here.
Much too complex.
Nope, because you have to be on the layer itself. Got it. So then you take this, go down. I want this here to go like that. Then you turn it into a mask. Nope. Damn it, Beavis. All right, hold on. It's been a while. Sometimes you gotta crawl before you walk. Turn that into a mask.
I was born walking.
Prove it.
Like a baby giraffe, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think anyone can know exactly what you mean by that.
Why you always gotta go so hard, man?
Yeah.
What do you stand to gain from like going so hard? Oh, Marcus, you're so good at art.
I don't try, man. It's like I wish I could say I tried to go hard, man, but it's like I really just try to be mediocre until I get good at it, and then once I get good at it, right, then only then.
That's kind of like me, except for I try to be, bad at it until I get mediocre.
No, I got you. It does make sense in most cases, but in this case, man, I gotta do it the wrong way first. All right, that's one way to do it. See, now they're faded out down there. Then I'm gonna do an what do they call it? I'm gonna do a. See that? Look. So you take the mask off, and then I use that gradient mask right here, kind of like with the black, but I don't want to ruin that red, so I'm taking the red back. Then what you want to do is we're going to come up here to filter gallery. We're going to go to iris shift for the tilt. All right, watch this. Let me zoom in for the people that can't see you back in the back. Hold on. So we're going to, this nice little circle is going to represent where our blur actually is going to start. So Let me zoom in here. Can I zoom in? Can we zoom in? I don't think we can zoom in. Hold on. Zoom. So you guys can see this. All right. So as you can see, the focal point in the middle, follow the middle of this little oval. If I bring it over here to the right, that's in front. Let me turn up the blur so you guys can see the difference. See how blurry that middle one is right now? I'm not gonna keep it this blurry, right? And then if I move the oval to the middle,
it blurs out the sides.
It blurs out the sides, you feel me? But I'm not gonna go that hard with it, right? We're gonna lower that down. Because that's like some nearsightedness or something. I don't know what you want to
This is
the levels of it. All right, see what I'm saying? The software helps with that. I'll bring this in just a little bit more. Maybe right to there.
Some dude with the same last name and parents as me said, "Yo, this is dope."
You should check, man. You got a lot of family in the chat today, man.
Yeah. He looks familiar though. His name looks really familiar.
And then we're gonna take it on down from 100% to about, let's say 70. Look at that. See there? You see how we did that? Now, that's not all she wrote either. You know why? Let me tell you why. We can come back up here to the gentleman who is wearing the mask. Let me save this first. Hold on. This is Photoshop. Photoshop's a little bit more finicky, y'all. It didn't used to be that way, but now it is.
It's got my eyes watering, man.
I'm the one looking into the sun right now, man. Right into the sunlight. To the sunlight. To the sunlight. All right, here we go. Okay. We're gonna intensify this a little bit. Let me see if I can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. I don't want it to be too intense. We're gonna lower the opacity of this glow. We're gonna add the glow. You see this glow? You see it pulsating here?
When you got the glow, you need the glow. I'm sorry, yes.
See that pulsating, y'all? Y'all see it pulsing. You see it, but I'm not gonna go crazy.
Can we make that happen on the comic or?
We haven't gotten that far in technology yet. All right. Maybe on the digital.
You at night and your comic starts to glow.
I can actually, and it would be great.
When you got the glow.
Oh, this is weird. Okay, I forgot. See, all right. So then we want to take our brush, and then you know how I like to come in with what they call particle effects. For those that don't know, I like particle effects. Wait. Let's get that yellow. Get that yellow. Come back with a brush. What up, Lamont? Lamont Jackson. All right, hold on. Let's get. So I like to do particle effects bit here. Not a lot. We don't have to go crazy. It's just little particle effects, here and there. Some that I like to do, just to add a little texture to the page. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me see if I can. Photoshop has
a particle. Oh no, I see.
You see these little. You know what I'm saying? Little particle effects right here. Look at that. Pop. Nothing too crazy, but it adds texture. You want texture. What is this? Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, hold on. Yeah. So once we get this, I'm gonna shrink this down, just so we can. Now, granted, what's that disclaimer you can put? This cover is a work in progress and does not necessarily reflect the finished product. I may do some things and tweaks or add some things to it, okay? But the imagery that you see will pretty much be the same. Like I said, let's save that. I'm gonna give you all an example, and then because I still no. There's one little thing I can do. One little thing. I feel like I owe y'all this at least. So you see how we got this going on? You see that glow?
Yeah.
Watch this. Yeah. I'm gonna add a little bit of smoke, a little bit of hot smoke to it. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna make it.
Smoke?
Yeah, we got a little glow smoke going to add to it. Watch this. All right, I gotta get the right brush for it. Hold on. It's right here, actually. Now this one, I don't know if it's gonna act right. So hold on. All right, you see that, y'all? You see what I did there? Hold on. Let me increase the size a little bit. as if I wanted to add a little smoke, and then I can bring it on down like that. Y'all see what happened? Y'all see? You see what happened? See how that smoke comes from there like that?
Yeah, we see it.
Cool. All right, now.
Kelly, this is a cover, not a page. Obviously, my brother hasn't been paying attention.
Kelly Burnham in the chat. What?
This is cover week.
Kelly Burnham in the chat. What up, Kelly Burnham? All right, hold on. So first, just to prove that this is how this has to go, we're gonna make a quick JPEG of this. Just a copy. We're gonna call it. No. We're just gonna call it flat. We're gonna bring it on down to the proper size, and in order to do that without actually looking up any kind of real templates, okay, I'm just gonna go to, of course, the cover section. All right, we're gonna get a sized appropriate cover. I like to go into this area here. Let's see, flat. Is this the poster? This is the poster. This is not the cover of the book. Oh, that's a poster. Poster doesn't count. This is a nice poster. I remember I painted this, but I can do better. Where's the print? No logo. This is web though. Print? No, not that one. Not that one. Alternate cover. Roots cover. I don't feel like that's the one for printing though. This one is. Let's see. Let's double check the size. Nope, that's the poster. That's the poster size, yo. It's a good poster though. I appreciate that poster. I remember that poster. I'd color that. That was something I enjoyed doing. But that ain't the right one. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to the pages, because then I guess I got the covers saved here. Cover.
I like that, William. Kelly needs to make a walk of shame and atonement. I'm with you.
What do you do? Just cause?
Because he doesn't. He's stupid. No, he ain't even been looking to know what that's happening.
Okay.
Teresa said, "I'm gonna need that cover in like 3x4." What do you mean, 3 feet by 4 feet?
3x4. All right, let's open the flat one. Yeah, what are we talking about here? Because we can oblige if you're willing to pay for stuff. I don't know.
It's gonna cost you.
Right? Did I save it in here? I did. Okay, let's save it right here. We're gonna take this as an 11x17, right? Take the 11x17. We're gonna not keep it at that size. We're gonna take it from here. We're gonna put it in the proper size, like so. We're gonna close that one. Then we have to, of course, take it on out. Bow. Bring it on up. And take it on down. This is not how you're supposed to do it. And I know all of the print people are like, "Yeah, why didn't you open it in, pages or whatever they call it?" Cause this works just fine. I eyeballed it, and I used the previous cover that I actually did take all the time to actually block it out. You see these little blue lines and grid lines? This is the work of Mel Milton, by the way, guys. This is an issue 4 cover. This was an alternate. Mel Milton is as you can see, he dope with his. He real good. That boy can draw. So this is the proper size. This proper size is 6.877 by 10.437. That's the comic page size. So now I can go back, get our logo, as it were, pull that over here, right, and then do this. Or why am I even doing that? I'm tripping. We already got formatted covers. Duh. But I guess for the sake of time, we can just do that. Let's go ahead and put it on over here like that. Wow.
I'm gonna put it on like that.
Put it over there. We just setting it up so y'all can see what it looked like. But now this has to, of course, let me go back to our reference here in a minute. This has to fit within these boundaries. So when we go to print, right? When we go to print, Now again, we can put this similar to this cover, since you see how the layout got changed. I did, of course, create enough room for this to live right on down on the bottom of the page, as it were.
And then where did the names go?
We're gonna be similar to this one. See how they go right there?
Yeah.
Uyaka.
I'm just saying. So I think as part of, I know some people that make comics in here, they already understand these things, but other people might not like understand all the planning that like the mind state behind placing this stuff. I can tell you guys, like, going through the DC process, like Marcus is doing multiple jobs here. Like typically they have a department that's going to handle covers,
all graphic design and layouts.
So the artist doesn't have to do the dressing of the cover,
right?
But so I feel like it's a good little educational thing.
Show you right.
So do you like if you do that? Do you still? It still looks good with them like faded out.
I was about to say, let me look at the cover. Oh, this is flat. That one's flat. I was looking for the names so I can just drop them in there just for the sake of showing the people what it's gonna look like when they order it and stuff. I don't have a fully layered cover. Come on, man! You gotta have the right pen on hand, and we're gonna sign
the names in that little black part. Then we got a whole set of tomfooleration. You know what I'm saying?
Back cover. Where's the front cover? Hello? I feel like I'm missing it, but it doesn't say. I see back cover, and I don't see front cover, and that's alphabetical. So it shouldn't be that far. This is Mel Main. Did I put the logo on there? Oh gosh. Yeah, I did. Look at that. Ooh, yeah. Got him.
HV Studios saying, what are we doing? Marcus is actually drawing one of the covers for Tuskegee Heirs issue 5, which will be coming up for pre-order on Friday. We're trying to think of something snazzy to put in for like our first 100 orders, let's say. So something exclusive, maybe like a card type of thingamabob. You feel me?
Right.
I don't know. Maybe we send you a robot. I don't know. We'll come up with that part.
Just like that. Obviously, we'd have to adjust this number to what is called 5. Yeah, this isn't the actual thing, but placement wise, we're gonna have an issue 5 on there, and then people are gonna say, "Oh my God, is this number 5?" As the number indicates, yes, this will be number 5.
I'm gonna say no. This is number 12.
Correct. No, you're right.
Like that lady, that prophecy. She had read like all 8 issues.
All 8 issues. She's like, I love it. Yeah. I got all of them. Really? That's cool. Greg, what's your favorite?
She said she was my biggest fan.
Right.
And it warmed my heart. She's read everything I've ever written.
Right. It's pretty
cool.
All right,
Teresa, like before 3x4 was kind of ambiguous, but now make like a big poster is extremely ambiguous. We need some help from you. Let's get some dimensions in here.
Ooh, that red right there, boy. Look at that red. That red Flames of Destiny. I may have to put a little background on it. Make it come on out. Yeah, make it come on out, but it's not bad. I've seen worse, as they say. Hold on. Let's put a little background behind it. Wow. And then drop it on down like that. Back it on up like a U-Haul truck. Wow. I feel like that would be a thing, man, and I could see this in my hand. And you would still have room to sign, man, like right in there. This whole bottom part right here is good signing space, unless you steal my signing space. You know what I mean?
You know, I like to sign at the bottom, so.
All right, so I'll sign it. Look, I can sign up here by the red.
He's lying, man. Y'all don't understand. Sometimes Marcus be trying to sign in my spot.
Oh,
Definitely
man.
disrespectful.
Signing in the same spot for 10 years. Like, what's going on, man? What are you doing?
Like, they passed me a comic at Dragon Con and Marcus is like, I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. That's what you want to do.
Right.
Harold said, I know a spot that can put a 24 by 36 poster together for you at a reason. Yeah, we got some printer people out here in Atlanta. So
You know.
Teresa's in Atlanta, which means we can cut out the shipping.
Right.
We just deliver it to her house and then come in and take all her snacks.
Right. We're gonna call this Tuskegee Heirs book 5. This is just a mock-up, and like I said, if we gotta, this is not indicative of exactly what you may see, but it's pretty close. But should you say, well, what did it look like? You'll be able to say. We'll call this print size.
Can you save one without the mock-up too?
You're gonna
yes, because I can use that.
Correct. Because we got to make this a poster. I think the poster would look dope like that too. You know what I mean? It's exciting, man. I've been here before, you know?
Ooh, maybe that's it, right? Okay, so hear me out. Like if they order one of the like whichever cover they order, we print up like an 8.5 by 11. You know, little glossy poster.
You're right.
Like our first, 100. Then after that, if you want it, you got to pay.
Right.
Pay for the money.
Sure, you're right. And I gotta put some glows on a visor and stuff. And then we gotta figure out the whole, foil. Yeah, we gotta figure out the foil thing. I'm gonna watch a video or two.
Because we're gonna do a regular one, and then we're gonna do a fall one. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me help people out that's in the chat. Hey, I don't say 5. Hold on. You're right.
You thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky?
What you thinking, man? Crazy?
I don't know. Well, no. Is there anybody new in here that hasn't heard the heard the song? I like playing the song.
Go ahead and do it, man. Go ahead and do it. You know I ain't gonna stop you.
We gotta see if the people want it. Like, so if there's people in the chat that
sick of hearing good music,
that want to hear the Tuskegee Heirs, the legit, for real, original Tuskegee Heirs theme song,
right?
And you want to hear it, speak your what is you doing?
Where's that at?
Okay, Harold said he didn't. That's all I need is one.
Right. Everybody else.
We'll take this off. We're gonna try to get this thing cracking. All right.
Yeah. Is this italicized? What's going on here? It is italicized. I was about to say that is not how that's supposed to be.
Marcus, you can't talk. Wow.
All right, you're right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like so. All right, y'all ready? We unveiled this last night. People was having a good time, so we're about to do it again. And hopefully the sound doesn't suck again.
Robo, Sonic and Sky, giant eye defiant ride solo. The high vicinity travels inside the 5 pilots. Iron hand glider, cyber scene is captured in my optic fibers. Mechanical magic, science in the basement of defiant youth. Dive into the truth, doing damage. Rockin' bomber jackets, with armored and armed alien apparatuses. The clap energy blasters. My crew is capable with no capes, no cap. Vapor trailing in space, unraveling the truth, proof javelin. Immaculate track, enemy targets for practice. Hacks, double back the cap better. and map the fast track. Baby black ensemble, and that's the X factor. Next to me is weaponry. Intelligence was left to me. And tell them it's the furious five descendants. Enter the throne that was never given. Stay in the air winning.
Zima's not on. It's good music, man. Also,
Next time I'm just gonna do.
I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to that tonight.
You hear me? Next time I'm just gonna do the robot through the whole entire thing.
I don't see why that's a problem, man. I think that's fitting.
I just caught William. William said, I didn't hear today.
Right.
I like
Right.
that.
Right.
Yeah. Jenny said the people want it. I
I'm
agree,
gonna
I think.
put my signature down here. Unless you say you're gonna, where you gonna put your name, man? This is the digital signature. That's different. That's different.
I know. You can put that over behind his neck.
I was about to say, listen, man, you gotta choose which area is not gonna be in the way here, but you know, that's a pretty fitting place. And then bam. Bam, we got this is two signatures right here, or if you get your, you get gold one.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's a good spot, man.
I don't want to cover up them robots' faces, man. I feel like that's
Right.
But I will do it. All right. So,
it's good times. Yeah. Melodies of this and that.
I need you to save that, and then can you show them the other one?
I can.
This is for the people that might not have been here yesterday.
I can do that. And in the world. All right, you see how that came together? Y'all saw it. You see it.
You guys, y'all will forever be able to say that you were a part of this process. And if you really want to get tricky, you can tell them that you actually drew it.
You're wrong.
I mean, you might get fact checked, but
right. All right, so then there's gonna be some good lighting that's gonna happen to this one, and I've decided that already. It's gonna be a lot of good lighting going on. Oh, eraser. Yeah, we're gonna put a lot of good lighting in here. It's gonna be great. But for what it is, the robot's gonna be back here behind the kids.
All right, we can't see it on Facebook.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. Back in it. Hold on. Back at it again.
Break it on down.
Multiple screens.
Somebody's asking on YouTube, what resolution are you working on? Is it 300?
I usually work at 300. 300 is pretty standard for all print, unless you're like a obsessive compulsive person who wants the highest resolution possible, and your file sizes, will then be gargantuan.
Yes. I learned that. I was like, what happens if I do higher, and then the file size crash my iPad?
Yeah. It's and it's to each his own. If you got enough space to make gargantuan files, by all means, make gargantuan files. Who am I to tell somebody not to have gargantuan files?
All right, so, no, I was just getting ready to say I put it up on Facebook. So.
Okay, yeah. We're gonna have the robot in the back. I'm gonna do a lot of good lighting on these. I got some real good reference today. We're gonna try to make it some good dramatic lighting. Since it's not an action cover per se, then you wanna the good ways to kind of counter that is to make dramatic, ambience, as they say, or lighting for the layman's.
Margot said she's definitely gonna need these cover posters for her office.
Okay. So you're gonna come to an Atlanta show or an Atlanta show, or maybe you're coming to Texas. Which one you want to go? You're not going to Maryland, are you? I feel like that's what she was insinuating. Is that what she was insinuating?
Wasn't she supposed to come to BlurCon one year?
That's what I felt. I feel like that.
Because she a little hater.
Well, I know she's not gonna come to Atlanta because she's afraid to live here apparently, and it just feels like it's the wrong place to go in her life. And I'm just like, well, who told you that? You know, so if it's not Atlanta that you come to see us at a show, you got to pick another state, such as, but not limited to, Texas. All right.
She said not this year.
Okay, you didn't specify which one you're not gonna do. Though. Which show aren't you gonna do?
Sound like any of them, and it's so early in the year.
It's like, why would you cut off possibilities so early? You know, there's so much time left. There's so much time left.
Absolutely not fooling with y'all. Is what it sounds like she said.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now what you doing, Marcus? Now what you doing?
I'm just playing. I'm playing with that. That wasn't gonna be the finished one. That was just a placeholder text. And then I got this lady for reference right here. I'm gonna come in and we're gonna get some of that good stragglies, and you know what I'm saying? She's gonna look like she been through some stuff. I don't think I want to keep it with the puff. I think I may do. We'll play with it. I may do individual twist. We'll see. I want to make sure it looks good though.
Margot said if we find her a new job, she'll move tomorrow. Okay. Now listen.
There you go.
Little Caesars across the street.
Right.
Put in a word for you. At any point in time. Like,
you didn't really specify, so you can't really. You can't. Yeah, you can't buck back at that.
Look, don't threaten us with a good time.
Right. Look, we gotta look for the right places we want discounts in. So hold on.
Right.
Let's look around and see.
God, that hurt. I'd say Willie's.
Right.
Definitely, love to get a discount from Willie's. They make really good burritos and nachos and stuff.
Yeah.
And again, walking distance from my house. So.
Right. Y'all, it's a synergy if you work for it. All right. That's 30 more minutes in. I believe that we have achieved what they would call. Let me open up that one file real quick so it's in here. We ain't gotta switch screens no more. Pages. 5 pages. Nope, it's not there. It's in here. Cover. And what? Oh, it's too high of a thingamabob. Anyway, it's right here. But I would have to close this one and then reopen the. Oh, you're not gonna do that either? Disrespect. This one. But it's not with it doesn't have the words on it. It's gonna be a poster. I'm gonna probably get a t-shirt with this on it. Just because, why not? You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Hold on, let me go back to Photoshop real quick. And then we done, y'all. We done. I just wanted to make sure that everybody was in accordance with what was happening. 8 bits. Why is that not opening? What the heck is going on here? That's that. Why isn't this all right? What does he want? Canvas fail. It's not because of sizes. Oh, it's CMYK. I knew it. Hold on.
Ooh. What do you think? Since this one's gonna be at night, what if it's just like the moon and stars and darkness in the background?
I'm not hating on none of that. We got the wind already happening, so.
I don't see no
I'm talking about in this. You said it's gonna be snow in the background, right?
Oh no, I'm talking about the other.
The robot cover?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not hating on none of that, man. It's part of the plan to make it look, deeply, emotional as a cover. So, all right, yeah, here's this one. This is ready for the world and just about. But we're gonna play with that too. So yeah, we got all of the things that
if you drop it in the folder, can you just shoot me share it so I know when it's in there?
Correct. And that's what it's gonna be. So we'll finish this one. I'm gonna draw a robot. I'm not afraid to draw a robot. The one that Greg was talking about that has the kids on it was a poster. Not a cover. Poster banner. It's down yonder. Right here. So we would take the kids off. and just have them out of the way. This was not drawn by me. This was drawn by a talented young man. Down here, this is his signature. He's dope. Lutzima. But yeah, the robot will have to be drawn in
It
an
could be
effort.
for, like, yeah, it could be like that for a cover could be like a later type of thing.
Yeah.
I think we could get more out of that image. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. No, it's gonna. I don't see anything wrong
Yeah.
with any of those things. Use it for the good side of the force, is what I say. But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Y'all watched it happen. You can't say you didn't. Okay, it's been recorded, and that's one of them. And Greg's gonna do something apparently with that. I guess put it on some sort of website. And then this one will follow tomorrow. But I'll actually draw the robot during the day and then just drop it. And then if Greg is already doing stuff, he can then, this one, I will post them. How about that? Post it on what they call social media. And then you guys will then see the you know, the results, as they say, of all that. I might add some distance in between them, maybe put a little bit of a border to break up, you know, the monotony. I don't want them to blend perfectly together.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go back in and fix on that. You know, it's a lot of color stuff on this one.
We ain't gonna be able to sign this one at all.
What do you mean, man? Right under here, under this jet, it's gonna be a jet right there. There's some sign. We got space.
Dude, do you understand
over here?
What's gonna happen at DragonCon when
yes.
we pop up with this?
Yes.
You know how the DragonCon people.
Mm-hmm. So where's 5 at? I got those, and I got that one. Where's 5? It's we're still working on it. We're still working on it.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's been a long time, man.
Carpal tunnel that one year when we got 4.
Right. Right.
Literally, by the end of the show, I had to like hold my wrist like this.
Right.
Because I had a knot on my wrist from signing.
It's gonna feel good, man. I'm happy to get it going, man. And yeah, we're gonna push hard to really. And the good thing is the momentum, depending on where you're from.
I was about to say, man, choose.
You know what I'm saying? From doing it this way, just means we keep the party going. We will print and then keep it moving. Get on to script 6 and 7. Just keep going, man.
Finish that art, you know, by the second half of this year, man. We might mess around. You know what I'm saying?
I do. That's the crazy part. Is I do. So crazy. Y'all have been fantastic. I gotta go pick up my daughter. Y'all be good out there in the streets, man. What, man? That's what I do as a father. But thank you. Who in the comments, man? Y'all be good.
Everybody, goodbye to everyone.
Thank you.
Around.
Teresa, you talking about like a little card? You want a postcard size? Is that what that is? You still haven't determined where do y'all put these postcards? Y'all put them in your car window, or I don't understand where small posters exist, but that's just me. Okay. Yeah, I like them maybe like a big poster. Yeah, feet. 3 feet by 4 feet. I can approve. Let's do that. Then you can put it in like your front window, or you know what I'm saying, the back of your car. Whatever works to display it.
Look, we might mess around Friday night and do a telethon.
Yeah, right.
To try to get these ones for printing,
and
so on and such forth.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is good, man. I want to say thank you. I don't know if I'm saying thank you enough to your black self.
Thanks, man. It's got to get did, man. This is time.
I just know how busy your schedule is right now. You can't disclose everything.
I did have to calm somebody down. What's the holdup? Well, I'm kind of doing a lot right now. This is the beginning of the year, drawing for some, a couple of people at the same time, but don't worry.
That's what I'm talking about. Jerry Lewis style. I'll tell y'all the story about the breakdancing incident that happened on the Jerry Lewis telethon. We going hard, man. I might even wear a suit. That's a lie.
Right.
But yeah.
All right, man. Till tomorrow.
Out. Peace, y'all.
Deuces. Good night on Instagram.